I'm Blanca.
I'm Pablo.
This is Miguel, and this is Daniel. Miguel's 7, Daniel's 5. I'm originally from Utah. Pablo's from Miami.
Born and raised in Florida.
We first found out about
Miguel's autism diagnosis
in Utah during the pandemic.
Miguel was 2 years old. He started around 18 months. He started missing a couple of developmental milestones, and then the pediatrician said that we should have him evaluated. And so after a couple of evaluations, he was officially diagnosed when he was 2 years old.
Yeah.
And then at that time, when he was diagnosed, Daniel was already born or on his way.
Yes. So Danny actually started to show signs of delay pretty early on. And as soon as I noticed a delay, because we had already kind of gone through it with Miguel, I'd get worried, but he'd be delayed 3 months. And I was like, okay, I think we're safe. We were actually just learning more about autism. We didn't realize that autism was a whole spectrum. So he could have it, it would just look different. We were thinking for a long time, like, okay, I think he might be typical. When we left South Carolina, we actually had 3 kids, 3 in diapers. And I remember someone had mentioned because of the boys' autism, they're actually eligible for diapers. You know, we started to look around and there were states that were just bombarded with special needs services children. And the wait for services out here was significantly lower. We were waiting for 5 years in Utah. And here in South Carolina, we had gone to 1 or 2 years, which was really nice. So the boys were able to immediately start services.
Right around the pandemic time, there was always that worry that we wouldn't have either enough formula or be able to get our hands on diaper products for the kids. And then since then, I guess the worry has been just the price of diapers have gone up significantly. And having a household full of 3 or 4 children who need diapers, that adds up pretty fast. The issue we really had and struggled with was as our boys were getting older, finding sizes
and quality, because diapers that are made for kids are made for baby kids using the restroom, not for older kids. And so that was really hard.
We went through a lot of struggles with potty training, as we learned with autism. A lot of kids struggle significantly with incontinence and potty training because one, they're afraid of like the potty or the sound of flushing. And so there's a lot of little things that can trigger meltdowns and fear of potty training. And so that has delayed our journey with potty training and made us more grateful that we have actually been able to get products, diapers and toiletries and stuff like that for them, because it's going to be still a long journey before they can become potty trained.
Yeah, and we actually, when I was in Utah, it was really hard once we started to reach the age of 3, and people were like, well, have you tried potty training them? Miguel and Daniel, although they look older, they don't have the social skills or the understanding. So, you know, he would be 3, but truly he'd be 1.
Yeah, so a part of it is they don't recognize when they're soiled, and so they can't let us know. So we've gone through a lot of episodes like that where Miguel had used the bathroom and we weren't aware, and so he kind of gets into his diaper, and Daniel the same thing.
The ad had popped up for aeroflow urology, and when I went on there, like, we actually haven't reached your state yet. This was years ago. And we're like, oh, shoot, so, I guess we can't get incontinence supply. We came out here to South Carolina, and they told us again, like, hey, have you tried, getting incontinence supplies? We actually started trying to get supplies with a different company, and it was like months and months of nothing.
Not just that, it's like they required a lot of paperwork.
And airflow urology, within the day,
yeah.
Even it was like, okay, your diapers, like, we've got everything. It was so quick. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, when she told me that, I'm like, really? Like, I was kind of shocked that we were able to get approved so quickly.
Yeah, it was so fast. It was, our update was ready, and then it was like, after the first month, it was like, wow, look at that, the pop-up that it's time to reorder. It's so easy. Get back on there. Yeah, I actually love it because it's the text, then it's the email when we get a little bit closer. I got really busy one month, and they even called me like, hey, we just want to see how you are. We want to see how everything's going. We noticed you haven't reordered. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I've been meaning to. And it was just like that nice reminder and someone to like it made me stop for a second. It's easy to switch between. I just put their birthdays in, my phone number, and I'll switch, and it's really fast. And sometimes it's even just a simple yes. I answered back yes to the text message for both, and they're like, okay. And then I have my shipping dates within a few days, if not that same day. So my honest review would be that it's life-changing. It's, I, for the longest time, have been self-conscious about my sons being in diapers, and shopping is sometimes very hard, and putting in the cart all the things. So having that kind of discreetness as they come to the door, it's just such an easy process. We've got the diapers, we've got the wipes, we've got the gloves, and it's set up in a nice station where we're able to just go change it so smoothly. I mean, it's hard. Our lives have completely been altered with the boy's diagnosis, and this is just one of those things that's extremely hard, and we're able to simplify it. It's like a huge weight lifted off our shoulders, and because it's so easy, it's even better.
You worry a lot about your kids and what they're going through, and there's a lot of struggles as a parent with kids with special needs. Not just the ease, but like the economic relief of getting a set of diapers and gloves and wipes is also lifts a little bit of that burden as well.